So welcome back to a new episode of the Gaming Pickups, and as you can see I actually got quite a lot of games and actually quite a lot of PS2 games, even PS1 games and some PlayStation 4 exclusives finally, and definitely one of the games that I didn't really want to buy, but since it was quite cheap I did. We'll first start off with the PS3. I got a couple of games extremely cheap, and one of them is Mini Ninjas, a game I always wanted, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, and me and the friend that I've been playing for a long time, I've been talking about her a couple of times, we pretty much completed Diablo 4, Diablo 3, I mean Reaper of Souls, and we're like, you know, we want to play something different, or more like just play another co-op game. And then I realized, holy shit, there are those Lego games that are co-op based and they're quite good. So we were, you know, checking out the stores and we were like, okay, we're gonna start off with Lego The Hobbit. And we've played 2 levels and it's a lot of fun playing it together. And the Lego universe is just a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of Lego, so I'll be definitely trying to pick up all the Lego games. I got Far Cry 3 and this game is absolutely fantastic. Holy shit, I didn't know the game was that freaking good. It's also beautiful looking, and I mean, I'm playing it. At the moment I'm almost done. I'm pretty much done with the first island, so I'm now, I killed Vast, that's pretty much it. Hopefully that's not a big of a spoiler, but yeah. A colleague of mine gave me this game because he already had another copy. It's really awesome. It's kind of got donated to me. It's Batman Arkham City. I'm not a huge fan of Batman, but he was like, I have a second copy and just try it out, maybe you like it. I haven't tried it out since I'm playing all the other games, but it's really awesome that he gave this to me. Mafia 2 I played and completed and absolutely loved Mafia 2. Mafia 2 is incredible. I absolutely love the old setting and it's a lot of fun. Got really cheap Metro First Light. Really cheap and still sealed the Devil May Cry trilogy. It was so freaking cheap. I was like, you know, if I have the need to play a Devil May Cry game, why not play it on the PS3 with remastered and bonus content and with trophies, and I didn't have the need at the moment. I bought incredible cheap Battlefield 3 limited edition. I played and completed the game. Yes, I've been completing a lot of games and it's alright. I still like the first Bad Company a lot more. I bought and also completed the Bureau XCOM Declassified. This is more like a third-person shooter instead of a tactical gameplay, and again I really liked it. I really liked the feeling they made you where you can go to like up to missions and do this and that, and you have to hire agents and put them on missions. It's just a shame that there are only a couple of missions. Really cheap Lost Planet 3, just to complete the Lost Planet collection, even though I still need the first Lost Planet. And there's just a couple of games that were really cheap and I just want to play them. For the PS1 I got quite a unique game. I have never heard of or saw this game ever before. It's called Crusaders No Remembers. And it's kind of funny because I was looking at them like, is this a Star Wars game? It's actually not a Star Wars game. It's a top-down view tactical game. I haven't played it yet. The same owner got Duke Nukem, Land of the Babes. I remember playing a demo of this. And Hugo looks quite interesting. Now, let's start off with the PS. A old friend of mine, he contacted me and he was like, hey, I got PlayStation 2 games and I want to get rid of them. Do you want to have them? And I'm like, okay, how much do you want? And he said, no, it's free. I don't have any use of it. So I got donated a couple of games. One of them is Test Drive. I actually played it a little bit. It's okay. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Oops. Need for Speed Carbon. and Grand Theft Auto, what is this, Liberty City Stories. It's like a port of the PSP game. I got a couple of really cheap games, so like €1 each. From Russia with Love, Worms Blast, Midday Arcade Treasures, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 5, Sonic Plus Collection, X-Squad, Medal of Honor Rising Sun, when Medal of Honor was like the shooter you have to buy. Now it's all Call of Duty and even Battlefield. And a game also I've never heard about, and it was so cheap. It was like a couple of cents, free running. Yeah. So now on to the big guys. The more released games, of course the incredible Bloodborne. Can't say enough about how freaking good this game is and how you should just try and make your friends buy the game, play the game, let them try them out, spread the word how good this game is. A little bit the same goes with Final Fantasy Type 0. It is finally the battle system. It's like finally a Final Fantasy game that I can call Final Fantasy. I like the battle system, the storyline is really interesting, the characters are interesting, not as much as 13. I have to admit, I don't have a favorite character at the moment. And I think that the character designs and the costume designs are a little bit generic, but it's still a lot of fun. And you have to realize it's a PSP game, so yeah. This is actually, let's first start with this, is Wolfenstein The Old Blood. This is a €20 physical release that has more content, single player, than the Battlefield 3 game that I played, and it's a lot of fun. This game is hilarious. No, not hilarious, no, I am saying that. This game is fantastic, and if you love the New World Order, the New Order, you have to get The Old Blood. It's also really cool that you actually get the first entire Wolfenstein game ever released. That's pretty cool. Now, this is something really interesting. I was waiting for this game to drop in price because I didn't want to buy full price, and finally it got to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. It's 50% off. It was $29.99 and it's The Order 1886. I've been playing it like an hour or two, not more like an hour I guess. And this game is absolutely fantastic. The graphics are, oh my freaking god, amazing. The gameplay is solid, no frame rate issues, the shooting is solid, but yeah, I mean, it's just a cover-based shooter. The environments and the character designs and the world is absolutely fantastic. I love it. But if it's really only 3 hours, yeah, I mean, yeah. Also, the whole crying about you're playing an interactive movie is absolutely bullshit. I have been controlling my character the entire freaking time, so what the fuck are people talking about? Sure, it may be really short, but it's not like Beyond Two Souls or Heavy Rain. Or, well, it's more like Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, but with a lot more gameplay with it. And like I said, this is a game you have to pick up and it's absolutely dirt cheap. And this is like the big game of games this freaking month. Everybody's talking about it. I didn't want to buy it, but one of the stores here in Europe called MediaMarkt was selling this game only for €48, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna jump in the hype, and it's of course The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I want to do a unboxing of this game because this is the regular edition and you get a ton of stuff, and this is absolutely fantastic. I've been playing it I think for about 2 or 3 hours and I love this game. Sure, the combat isn't as responsive as like Dragon Age or Bloodborne, but it's a lot of fun. It reminds me a little bit of like Assassin's Creed. The world is big, the world is absolutely beautiful. The side quests aren't just simply fetch quests, they are actually contribute to the entire storyline of The Witcher. There is so much to do, it's just absolutely fantastic. Only because of that I got the order that I've stopped playing a little bit because I want to complete the order that I most probably will do in like 2 or 3 hours. And then start then again with The Witcher. I've been stopping playing every freaking game that I was playing to play The Witcher. And yeah, so those were the games that I got this month, or this couple of weeks, actually like 2 or 2.5 months. Leave in the comments below, not only did you get The Witcher and which games did you buy, and like always, you will see me next time.